whether you are an incoming freshman or a fifth-year senior. These tips are gonna have you mastering college in no time. Stay with me. What's up, family? It's your girl Brianca Jay, and I want to thank you guys for tuning in to Book Talk. Here we talk everything lit. That means literary reviews, literary analysis, and book recommendations. So if you like that, go ahead and hit subscribe and be a part of the winning team. You already know. Today is a little bit different though, because instead of talking about books, I'm actually talking about university life. With people graduating and doing so many walkthroughs from high school, I am inspired, and I can't help but think about how nervous I was sitting in those financial aid offices and trying to worry about my schedule and just how lost I felt. And I was like, maybe my little graduation gift to all of class of 2020 and all of classes beyond is these 5 tips that help me master college. You should probably listen to me. I've been doing college for a long time. Not only was I myself a 5th-year senior, I also went back and got a master's where I did another 2.5 years because I can't do anything one time. I don't know. So yeah, navigating was really hard at first because mom's not there, you don't really know anybody. It can be really tough. But over time, you learn some tips and tricks that help you get through the process like a breeze. The first one I'm going to tell you is actually apply for scholarships. Like, don't think about it. Don't roll your eyes through this. Just do it. Like, I got scholarships. I hear you groaning. I hear it already. But it is possible to lower your balance, and it's possible to save money and don't worry about having loans and stuff. Even if you're not like a scholar, even if you don't have a 3.0 or a 2.5, you can still get scholarships. Think about if your job has tuition reimbursement, if your mom's job has any type of programs for upcoming students, or if anybody around you knows, like a church or anything like that, because they are looking to give this money away, and 99 times out of 100 people don't ask for it. So don't be the person that disqualifies yourself. Just apply anyway. If it's a no, who cares? It's just a no. It doesn't matter. But do not do yourself a disservice of not applying for scholarships. You don't want to look back and be drowning in debt because you just didn't think you were worthy. You're totally worthy. And you can have one. Just apply. My second tip is do financial aid early. I'm not talking first day of school early. I'm not talking first week of school early. I'm talking about 3 weeks before the semester starts. The financial aid office is open. You can go in person and make sure that all the paperwork is completed for what you need. Now, the tricky thing about the financial aid office is that first week of school is going to be wrapping around 2 to 3 times before you can get to talk to somebody. The hours, and you'll miss your classes, and you'll be frustrated, and you don't have your books, and it's so avoidable if you just go early, 3 or 4 weeks early, and find out, make sure you have everything submitted. Like, ask a ton of questions. Sometimes they're very notorious for like, you don't know the right question to ask and there's a problem. Ask all the questions. Am I missing any paperwork? Is there anything additional that I may need to do? Can you check? I would hate to be delayed. Is it, what day are you expecting for a payout? Is there any other options for me to get books? Ask a ton of questions. It's okay. They're going to be annoyed, but you're going to be informed, and that's what really matters. Go 3 weeks early. Number three, during school, during the semester, during the first week or two, take the time to meet your professors. Not just in the classroom. Take the time to stay after class or get there early or find office hours and just say, hey, I'm in your class. I just want to make sure I made acquaintance with you, and I'm looking forward to the semester. You don't have to say a lot. You don't have to do a lot. Just hello. I'm in your class. I'm excited for the semester. What'll happen is that teacher's going to recognize you, and it's going to make a difference. Maybe by midterm, if you're struggling, at least you can say, I have come by before and I've introduced myself. If you need an extension, because sometimes you're going to need an extension, so you can feel more comfortable because you've already made an acquaintance. The last thing you want to do is need an extension, or you need a retake or whatever it is, and it's also your first time meeting the professor and you've never been to office hours and you don't do much. No, why would I help you? So avoid that. Meet your professor. Say hello. Introduce yourself. It's not going to hurt you. It can only help you. Do it. Do it. Meet your professors. To this day, I email my professors every 6 months just to say, hey, I'm okay. This is what I'm doing now. I'm happy. Hope that you guys are well. Because the reality is that they have a pond of individuals like me, right? Who have graduated and went on to different places. And they may reach out like, hey, do you have anybody in mind for a position at my new place and such and such? I just talked to Brianca a few months ago. These are the types of things you want to think about doing, making long-term relationships, right? And it's as little as saying hello. You don't have to, don't make the mistake of like rushing into somebody and like, please be my mentor and tell me everything you know right now. That's not how it works. What happens is you say hello, and maybe a week or 3 later you go to office hours, and 6 weeks later, you go to a mixer and you say hello again, and then a year passes and you email and things like that, and just allow things to naturally build up. It's a lot less creepy that way, guys. But I do want you guys to make the first step of just saying hello. My name is X, Y, and Z, and I'm excited to be in your course. Trust me on that. The fourth tip I want to give you guys. Oh, before I do that, you don't want to go to your professor and ask like a stupid ass question. Like, make sure you read the syllabus. Please read the syllabus. A lot of times you may think you're like, oh, I just want to say hello, so I'll just go and say something crazy. Like, what time is office hours? They're going to tell you it's in the syllabus. So try to just say hello and not try to be clever, and make sure you read your syllabus and show the respect, because they spend a lot of time on it and they get really pissy about it. It's going to tell you when your homework is due, your grade breakdown, the teacher's email address, due dates, and a lot of other information is listed right there on the syllabus, and that's what they're going to utilize to defend their grade. So that's what you need to be reading to know what's going on in your classroom. So the first day of school, you will get a syllabus. Read it. But sorry, beyond that, read your syllabus was actually number 4. Number 5 is stay focused. So college is such a hard place to be focused, honestly. There are parties, well, it's COVID, so maybe it's a little different now, but there are parties every single day. There are mixers, there are friends, there are potlucks, there are games. There's just so much to do, and so much to do on campus at any given time. It's really hard to stay focused. So I really want to encourage you guys to get a planner, get a calendar, and start marking off your very important dates and things that you just cannot miss, so that you can always have a bird's eye view of what's going on, and try to just manage your time in a very good way. You don't want to allow things to spur out of control. So maybe even if, just say, hey, for 3 hours a day, I know I have to study, and just mark that time and be committed to it. Find a way. I don't know, whatever way works for you, get a way, but try to maintain focus and finish your semester. Of course, you won't do every paper. You won't get all A's. You won't be like, that's not what it's for. It's not what it's for, really. It's supposed to be a social opportunity. It's supposed to be a learning opportunity. It's supposed to be an opportunity to grow into your adulthood and understand the world better. But try to stay focused, because graduating is equally important. Those are my 5 tips. I swear by those tips. I swear by them. I'll die by them. I'll die on this hill. Thank you guys for watching. I super appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know. And if you have a tip that I didn't mention but totally helped you in college or is helping you now, go ahead and leave it in the comments, because I would love to know, and I think that this information is always great. We're a community here and we share our ideas. It's been real, it's been fun, and I will catch you guys next time.